Hello, everybody. Belch94 with the live stream. And yes, I'm finally getting to the big event that was launched revealed to us yesterday, which was the Worldwide Developer Conference of 2024. Apple have showed us iOS 18, iPadOS 18, macOS, a new macOS version, which I can't pronounce the name of, and I don't want to butcher it on live stream and be embarrassed. watchOS 11 and visionOS 2, if anyone's got the Apple Vision Pro, which I don't. Sad news is I've got an Apple Watch Series 4, and that will not get the new update, unfortunately. But anyway, I might look at upgrading into a newer Apple Watch, but at this stage, I am not rushing because, to be honest, I haven't seen much improvements to go out and buy a new Apple Watch, to tell you the truth. But the biggest update over these iOS is there's a bit of some changes to iOS. There's also new artificial intelligence. This is a big AI update over all of it, like over previous versions, and Apple give it the name of Apple Intelligence. So, yeah, and I do apologize on the quality of my internet connection. I have upgraded. Well, I don't know some people might call it an upgrade or a downgrade. I went from the NBN connection with iPadOS, which was giving me an download speed between 38 to 44 megabyte per second, and I've upgraded to Vodafone 5G. So far, I'm having mixed bags of it. Like, at least with the NBN I had before, it's not fast or anything, but there was always a stable connection. It always sit between that 38 to 44 megabit download. Yes, I know that's slow, but that was its positive. It was always a stable speed, never dropped out or anything like that. With this 5G, I can get good, at some parts of the day, I was getting good speeds up to 190 megabit download, which is a huge improvement over the iPad. But the problem was it isn't stable. Like, I've had stability issues where one day, just the internet, I'm watching something and it just drops out and you got constant buffering. I was watching an episode of Doctor Who with my mother the other day, and it took us about almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to watch the episode of all the buffering it had to do. And in modern day, in 2024, you shouldn't have to go through all that buffering. You're probably seeing that right now because my internet, this is the time of the day where I find the internet actually starts dropping out between 7 and 11 is the worst day. It was like the early days of living in break with the fixed wireless, where it was okay. It wasn't fast or anything. It was okay in the morning until about 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night when everyone got home from work and they're watching their TV, streaming stuff. That's when everyone's coming home, relaxing from work and stuff like that. But anyway, that's me. I haven't been doing anything much. I definitely want to get back into the world of train spotting eventually, but which probably won't happen until I'm trying to look to get back into it in July because I've just got a house inspection at the moment, so I'm preparing myself for that and just relaxing at the moment, working. I've been working lots and just having time to go out and do train spotting. So I'm going to share the website. We're going to have a look at the I want to share screen, select, we want to go Apple, and we'll go allow. Hopefully you guys can see that. So we got nice animation here, WWDC 24, introducing Apple Intelligence, AI for the rest of us, an exciting update coming with iOS 18 and iPadOS 18, macOS, I can't pronounce that, watchOS and visionOS 2. And you can click here to watch the whole keynote. It's all on the Apple website. I am on the American version. So, introducing Apple Intelligence. It's the next big step for Apple is here. Apple Intelligence is a personal intelligence built into your iPhone, iPad, Mac to help you write, express yourself, get things done effortlessly. All while setting a brand new standard of privacy and AI. As you can see here, all the different artificial intelligence. Well, we can do a preview of the AI. Just loading that up now. So Apple Intelligence, AI for the rest of us, coming in beta this fall. Built into your iPhone, iPad, and Mac to help you write, express yourself, and get things done effortlessly. So you can see all these new functions. So this is what we'll look into when we get to the iOS and that. Apple Intelligence. Write with new intelligent new tools everywhere words matter. Apple Intelligent powers new writing tools which help you find just the right words virtually everywhere you write. With enhanced language capabilities, you can summarize an entire lecture in seconds. Get the short version of a long group thread, minimize unnecessary distractions with prioritized notifications. Explore new features for writing, focus, and communication. Transform how you communicate using intelligent writing tools that can proofread your text, rewrite different versions until the tone and wording are just right. And summarize selected text with a tap. Writing tools are available nearly everywhere you write, including third-party apps. Priority notifications appear at the bottom of the stack, letting you know what to pay attention to at a glance. And notifications are summarized so you can scan them faster. Priority message in mail. Elevate time-sensitive messages to the top of your inbox like an invitation that has a deadline today or a check-in reminder for your flight this afternoon. To reveal a summary of a long email in the Mail app and cut to the chase, you can also view summaries of emails right from your inbox. Just hit record in the Notes or phone app to capture audio recordings, transcripts. Apple Intelligence generates summaries for your transcript scripts so you can get the most important information at a glance. Reduce interruptions as an all-new focus that understands the content of your notifications. Show you the ones that might need immediate attention, like a text about picking up your child from daycare later today. Use a smart reply in Mail to quickly draft an email response with all the right details. Apple Intelligence can identify questions you are asked in an email and offer relevant selections to include in your response. With a few taps, you're ready to send a reply with key questions answered. Delightful images created just for you. Apple Intelligence enables delightful new ways to express yourself visually, create fun, original images, and brand new Gemoji that are truly personal to you. Turn a rough sketch into a related image that complements your notes with an image wand, and make a custom, memorable movie based on the description you provide. So create expressive images, unique Gemoji, and customize memory movies. Produce fun, original images in seconds with the Image Playground experience right in your apps. Create an entirely new image based on a description, suggested concepts, or even a person from your photo library. You can easily adjust the style and make changes to match the message thread, your freeform board, or a slide in Keynotes. Experiment with different concepts and try out image styles like animation, illustration, and sketch in the dedicated Image Playground app. Create custom images to share with friends in other apps or on social media. Make a brand new Gemoji right in the keyboard to match any conversation. Provide a description to see a preview and adjust your description until it's perfect. You can even pick someone from your photos library and create a Gemoji that looks like them. Image Wand can transform your rough sketch into a related image in the Notes app. Use your finger or Apple Pencil to draw a circle around your sketch. An Image Wand will analyze the content around it to produce a complementary visual. You can even circle an empty space, an Image Wand, or will use the surrounding context to create a picture. Create a custom memory movie of your story you want to see right in Photos. Enter a description. Apple Intelligence find the best photos and videos that match. It then creates a storyline within unique chapters based on themes. It identifies and arranges your photos into a movie with its own narrative arc. Search for photos and videos in the Photos app simply by describing what you're looking for. Apple Intelligence can even find a particular moment in the video clip that fits your description and take it right to you. Apple distractions in your photos with the cleanup tool in the Photos app. Apple identifies background objects. You can remove them with a tap and perfect your shot while staying true to the original image. I know people are going to say Android have had that feature for ages, which I know they do definitely with the Google Pixel phones. It's known for this AI and all these tools and stuff like that, which is good to see. It's good to see it finally come to the iPhone, because it's going to be handy, especially for professional people that want to make their photos look more enhanced and get rid of those objects in the background. So I know this tool's going to be very handy for taking photos of trains, and if there's people in the background, I can sit there with the tool, edit it out, and move the person out of the frame, which is I think a really handy tool to have. Start of a new era for Siri. Siri draws on Apple Intelligence for its all-new superpowers, with an all-new design, richer language and understanding, and the ability to type to Siri whenever it's convenient for you. Communicating with Siri is more natural than ever, equipped with awareness of your personal context, the ability to take action in and across apps, and the product knowledge about your device's features and settings. Siri will be able to assist you like never before. Sorry, my phone was activating Siri. So discover an even more capable integrated personal Siri. Siri has an all-new design that's even more deeply integrated into the system. Turn my phone off. Into the system, experience with elegant glowing light that wraps around the edge of your screen. With a double tap on the bottom of your iPhone or iPad screen, you can type to Siri from anywhere in the system when you don't want to speak out loud. Tap into the product knowledge Siri has about your device features and settings. You can ask questions when you're learning how to do something new on your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Siri can give you step-by-step directions in a flash. Richer language understanding and enhanced voice makes communicating with Siri even more natural. And when you refer to something you mentioned in the previous request, like the location of a calendar event you just created, just and ask, what will the weather be like? Siri knows what you're talking about. Apple Intelligence empowers Siri with on-screen awareness so it can understand and take action with things on your screen. If a friend texts you their new address, you can say, add this address to their contact card, and Siri will take care of it. Awareness of your personal contacts enables Siri to help you in ways that are unique to you. Can remember if a friend shared that recipe with you in a note, a text, or an email. You need your passport number while booking a flight. Siri can use its knowledge of the information on your device to help you find what you're looking for without compromising your privacy. That's the big thing with these updates is privacy. Seamlessly take action in and across apps. With Siri, you can make a request like send the email I drafted to April and Lily, and Siri knows what email you're referencing and what app it's on. And Siri can take actions across apps. So after you ask Siri to enhance a photo for you by saying, make this photo pop, you can ask Siri to drop it in a specific notes in the Notes app without lifting a finger. Great powers with great privacy. Apple Intelligence is designed to protect your privacy at every step. It's integrated into the core of the iPhone, iPad, and Mac through on-device processing. So it's aware of your personal information without collecting your personal information. And with groundbreaking private cloud compute, Apple Intelligence can draw on a larger server-based models running on Apple Silicon to handle more complex requests for you while protecting your privacy. Private cloud compute, your data is never stored, only used for your request. And verifiable privacy promise. ChatGPT, seamlessly integrated. Well, with ChatGPT from OpenAI integrated into Siri and writing tools, you get even more expertise when it might be helpful for you. No need to jump between tools. Siri can tap into ChatGPT for certain requests, including questions about photos or documents, and with Compose in writing tools, you can create and illustrate original content from scratch. Your control when ChatGPT is used will be asked before any of the information is shared. Anyone can access ChatGPT for free without creating an account. ChatGPT subscribers can connect accounts to access paid features with these experiences. So new possibilities for you for your favorite apps. New app intense APIs and frameworks make it incredibly easy for developers to integrate system-level features like Siri, writing tools, and Image Playground into your favorite apps. So Apple Intelligence is compatible with these devices. Apple Intelligence is free to use and will initially be available in US English coming in beta this fall. So here's the device supported. So an iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max with the A17 chip. So no iPhone 15 standard model will not be supported. Good news if you've got an iPad Pro, my M1 iPad Pro here will support the Apple Intelligence software. Will I ever use it? Possibly. Well, I won't be using it on my iPhone because it doesn't get the support. And am I upset about that? Yes and no. I can understand it's going to probably use a lot of resources, so I wouldn't be surprised. Majority of the models will not get this feature. But it will anything that supports an M1 processor or newer will be supported. So my Mac Minis will support this, but do I plan on upgrading to the new version of Mac OS? No, because I'm weird. I'll use the Mac OS version for about 3 years until Apple officially drops support for it. And that's me because I think, especially with my server, I don't want to be going around doing because the last server I had, my last Mac Mini I did a lot of updates all the time, and what happened was it created a compatibility issue, and it did affect how my server would run on certain versions. So that's why I don't rush to update. So that's Apple Intelligence. So we'll go back and we'll have a look at iOS 18, which is probably most exciting for everybody. So iOS 18. So the biggest features for iOS 18 is customize your iPhone in more ways than ever. Stay connected with friends, family, and relive your favorite moments with Apple Intelligence, and the things you do every day become even more magic. I'm curious. Wonder how many of these ideas not just come from Android, because Android users, the first thing Android users will say, "Oh, Android's had that features for years." But I wouldn't be surprised. Also, a lot of these designs have come from jailbreaking. I wouldn't be surprised. So in Apple HQ have got an iPhone jailbreak and looked at all these specs and go, maybe we should include this into iOS. There's some great ideas here. Because that's mostly where most of the features, like the backgrounds in iOS 4, came from. Because it used to be able to put backgrounds on your phone screen for jailbreaking, and that's a common thing, it became a common feature. So we'll have a look at the preview. So iOS 18. iOS 18 preview. Yours truly. Customize your iPhone in more ways than ever. Stay connected with friends, family, and relive your favorite moments. And with Apple Intelligence, the things you do every day become even more magical. So unfortunately, on Apple Intelligence, on iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max, iOS 18 introduces Apple Intelligence, which draws on your personal context to give you intelligence that's most helpful and relevant for you. Coming in beta this fall. Writing, focus, and communication. New writing tools and language capabilities help you write, summarize longer text, and prioritize notifications. Delightful images created just for you. Create images to express yourself. Craft emojis for conversations or revisit favorite moments with your own memory movies. The start of a new era for Siri. With richer language understanding and awareness of your personal context, Siri is more capable and helpful than ever. Customization. Rearrange apps and widgets. Personalize your home screen. So this is going to be a very popular feature, I reckon, in iOS. And this has gone back to this is based on the old over the years of people jailbreaking their iPhone, doing different like customizing your home screen and stuff like that. So you can get all these ones and customize it to how it looks. So you can rearrange apps and widgets to however you like. Place your apps and widgets right where you want them. Arrange them along the bottom for quicker reach or off to the side to frame a favorite wallpaper, or give each page of your home screen a unique layout. That's most helpful for you. New look for app icons. App icons and widgets appear even sleeker with a new dark look. Tint them all with any color or have iOS suggest a color that complements your wallpaper. You can also make apps and widgets appear larger. As you can see here in the prefix on the iPhone here. Lock Locked and hidden apps. 2 new ways to protect sensitive apps and information inside them while others are using your device. So you can use apps where it requires Face ID, Touch ID, and obviously password authorization. Big update to Control Center. The redesigned Control Center features new groups of controls which you can access more fluidly with a single continuous swipe down on the home screen. Control Gallery. Add more controls from the Control Gallery, which displays all your options in one place, including new controls from your favorite apps. Rearrange and resize your controls and customize how your controls are laid out, resize them, or build your own groups of controls so they're always just a swipe away. Now, this is a big, exciting feature for everybody. And it's about time. I wouldn't be surprised this came in a jailbreak in the past for if anyone was using an iPhone 10 or newer. Controls on your lock. Swap out your lock screen controls. So you can, instead of having the normal, if you look on your iPhone now, mine's off, you usually get the flashlight and the camera. And I feel the camera is pointless because you pretty much can just swipe from the right and access the camera anyway. So do you really need the camera widget there? You know, I got in the habit of using it there after a while, but on the previous iPhone models, like because I came from an iPhone 7 to 10s, you still always swipe to the right anyway. Wasn't a huge difference. People with the iPhone SE probably do the same thing. So they've redesigned the Photos application, so your entire library organized just for you. Easily browsed by helpful topics, collections automatically organize your library by topics like recent days, trips, peoples, and pets. And pin collections give you lightning fast access to the collection or albums most important to you. A new space for your greatest hits. Swipe right from the grid to access a new carousel where highlights your best content in a beautiful poster-like view. And it displays a new set of photos each day for a fun surprise. Messages. A new way to play with text. In addition to bold, italic, underline, strike through, you can apply playful animated effects into any letter, word, phrase, or emoji in iMessage, many of which are automatically suggested as you type. Tap back with any emoji or sticker. Express yourself in more ways than ever. Now, this is probably one of my favorite features in iOS 18. So if you've got an iPhone 14 and newer, this would be a handy feature. So when you're in a spot where there's no cellular, you can connect to satellite. So you can send text messages via satellite, which could be very important in certain situations where you might get in contact with someone, emergency, you could be injured or something, where you can use instead of relying on a phone line, you connect to a satellite. So stay connected when you're without Wi-Fi or cellular. These are other important features that people will be very interested in, that are very excited for iMessage. My opinion, right in the message app itself is probably one of the biggest features of iOS 18, other than the artificial intelligence, which I won't be able to use unless I can use it on my iPad, but not my iPhone. Schedule a message with send later. Whether it's too late at night or too important to forget, you can now schedule a message to send at a specific time, which is a good feature, which has been on Android apparently for a while. So that's going to be handy for people with iOS. Oh, hello, Chad. How are you? It's a good thing I got my iPad popped up here so I can read comments as well as it's going. I'm hoping the quality is good, Chad, because I've upgraded my internet to 5G, the 5G Vodafone router, so occasionally it drops out and then occasionally it's really good. So yeah, keep an eye out. Might do so. So supports for RS messaging, RCS, is rich communication services. Message bringing richer media and delivery and read receipts for those who don't use iMessage. So if you're sending a message to an Android user, this is a big feature, because I know I got my housemate uses an Android, so that's going to be handy for me sending him like messages like iMessage and all that. Mail, have it all sorted for you, so you can have all these like. Oh, that's cool, Chad. So what's happening next Wednesday after school? Are you so excited? Get right to what matters most. So the primary category helps you focus on what matters most, like time-sensitive messages and email from friends and family or colleagues. I'm going to see the Indian Pacific. Oh, cool! I can't. Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing that video when you release that, Chad, because that'll be fun. Because I honestly, all my years, I have not really seen the Indian Pacific in person, but maybe I will when I go, because I'm heading away just up at Sydney, up towards Penrith Way at the end of the month, because I'm going there with my brother to watch some wrestling. So I might bring my camera and oh, cool! I'll definitely have a look on your channel once I finish streaming, or to have a squiz. Yeah, so yeah, I might try and do some train spotting maybe around Penrith and all that. So I think that'd be fun to do. No, that's good, Chad. Definitely will take a look. And anyone else watching, go and watch that. Go and watch Chad's transport vlogs and give him a subscribe and a thumbs up. View snippets of messages like receipts, marketing emails. Okay. Safari. Now Safari looks a bit different. Maybe it's just just that menu there. I haven't seen that menu before. So introducing highlights. Safari will automatically detect irrelevant information on a page and highlight it as you browse. Highlight display helpful information like directions and quick links to learn more about people, music, movies, and TV shows. Oh, Chad, I'm not sure if you're still there, but I don't know if you use an iPhone for your footage or take photos at all. But apparently a feature you might be interested in coming in the new update iOS 18 is when you take a photo, right, you can edit your photo and remove, like, say, if there's a person in the background of your picture, you can select them and you can remove them out of the photo, giving you that more professional that look. So I know that's going to be a handy feature I noticed for a lot of train spotters, I reckon, Chad, and any others that are watching when that update comes out. Smarter redesign reader with a table of contents and level summary. Get the gist of an article before reading on. Password apps. All your credentials in one place, from password to verifications and security alerts. Find them all securely stored in the Passwords app. It's a password app. So securely synced across devices and apps. Works across iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Vision Pro, and Windows. Topographic maps and trail networks. Download the layout of the land. Save hikes for offline access. Browse thousands of hikes that you can save to your device, along with any notes you want to add. Custom walking and hiking routes. Create your own routes. Game mode. Maximize gameplay performance. Game mode minimizes background activity to sustain constantly high frame rate for hours of continuous gameplay. More responsive AirPods and controllers. Game mode dramatically reduces audio latency with AirPods and makes wireless gaming. Oh, iPhone 6. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, I don't think the iPhone 6 will get the update, but I still think the iPhone 6 still has a good camera. Because I remember when I used that phone. It's amazing how good an iPhone camera is. Like, my main camera isn't, I don't know if you can see here, if I get on the web, is an iPhone 12. And the only reason why I use that now is because the earpiece has died. And I go, might as well use it as a blogging camera, because my GoPro decided to go kaput at Steamfest and decided to just die a really horrible death, and that was the end of that GoPro. That was a Hero 10. And I don't think I'll buy another GoPro because it overheated too much. I'm not a fan. I wouldn't really recommend a GoPro for like a train spotting camera unless you're going to do it in the rain for cooling. Introducing Tap to Cash. Bring iPhone device together to pay privately. That could be popular for when you get stuff off Facebook Marketplace. Reward installments in Apple Pay. Pay using rewards or pay in installments. So there's your Afterpay and all that sort of jazz. Event tickets and new event guides. Redesign event tickets bring new features, including an event guide combining helpful information about the venue with recommendations from Apple apps. Well, that's good. Hands-free Siri interaction. Say yes with a nod or no with a shake. Voice isolation on AirPods Pro. Sound crystal clear on calls, even in windy conditions or areas with loud background noise through advanced computational audio. I probably butchered all that. Oh, fair enough. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with Samsung. I think Samsung have a really good camera as well. Is the Samsung phone your main phone, because my main phone's a 15, and I got I use this as for camera work, but that's cool. So, personalized spatial audio for gaming, the same immersive experience that has transformed music and movies, put you right in the middle of the action of your favorite games. Notes. Live audio transcription. Record audio sessions within your notes and generate live audio transcriptions you can search through or combine with other comments, checklists, or documents. Crunch numbers right in your note. Enter an expression, have it solved instantly while typing. Collapsible section. Simplify and hide text with collapsible section headers, making it easy to manage your most tech-savvy notes. Make text stand out with color. Journal for well-being. Log your state of mind in the Journal app. You can also automatically add the time you spent journaling as a mindful minutes in the Health app. Track goals with insight views. View your writing streaks, a calendar with existing entries, and other fun stats to stay on top of your journaling goals. Sort and search past entries. Easily find past entries with the ability to sort your Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Hey, as long as it does the job, phone's a phone. But yeah. Because I find most people will either be anti-iPhone or anti-Samsung or Android, and I think they've both got their benefits and their negatives. That's all I can say, but that's cool. I'll have to look you up on TikTok. So I've got TikTok, but I don't ever use TikTok at all. So is your TikTok the same as your YouTube name, Chad's Transport Vlogs? And if you don't feel comfortable putting it in the thing, don't put it in the thing. Don't. And I apologise if I did say that out loud. Whoops. Add widgets for writing prompts or streaks. Apple TV app. A new way to watch Apple original content. Select Insight in the Apple TV app to learn more about actors, music as it all plays out on screen. Insight will also be available when using your iPhone as a remote control for Apple TV 4K, perfect for when you're watching with others. Okay, see you, Chad. Have a good night. And everyone watching, subscribe to Chad's Transport Vlogs channel. He does create some great content on there. So, Home app. Grant specific controls with guest access. Guest access helps you manage how and when people can enter your home, providing access to garages, openers, alarm systems, and door locks you select at times you choose. Hands-free unlock. Magically unlock doors as you approach simply by carrying iPhone in the bag or pocket or wearing Apple Watch. Robot vacuum cleaner support. View your home electricity use. Easily access and understand your home electricity usage right from the Home app. Eligible Pacific Gas and Electric Company customers can connect their utility account to view the electricity usage and rate plan information. So I'm not sure, because this is an American website, if we will get that feature in Australia, because some features are available in certain countries only, and obviously others are not, sort of thing. Privacy and security. Control how you share contact with apps. Decide which contacts to share with in an app rather than giving it access to all your contacts. Give the app access only to those you message and call most. Redesign privacy and security settings. An improved privacy and security settings menu makes it easier to manage how much information you're sharing with apps. Improve Bluetooth privacy. Pair accessories with greater privacy. There's so much more. This is all So iOS is compatible with these devices. The iPhone SE second generation up, and iPhone XR and XS and higher. So pretty much any device that's running iOS 17 will be able to run iOS 18, in other words. And then you can join the developer, which I would not recommend putting. If you want to get the public developer preview, whatever, do not put that on your main phone, because if you do, don't complain that it's brick your device or it's running like crap, because it is a beta. They've got to get it's going to be buggy. They've got to get all the bugs out and fix it ready for us to use in September. So iPadOS 18 is going to be pretty much similar to what the iOS 18 looks. And to be honest, from what I saw of it, I'm pretty disappointed, especially with the new iPad Pro with the M4 chip. I don't feel it's going to get used to its full potential. And a lot of people want to buy it. People are going to want to buy this iPad to do more. Explore new ways to work with Apple Pencil. Discover new experience in apps and customize iPad even further and bring your ideas to life like never before with Apple Intelligence. We'll have a look at the preview. So there we go. So that's one thing it does. That's one of probably the biggest features in iPadOS 18 is being able to use the Notes app and write up variables and do mathematical calculations. So iPadOS 18 preview totally rewrites rules. Explore new ways to work with Apple Pencil. Discover new experience in apps. Customize iPad even further and bring your ideas to life like never before with Apple Intelligence coming this fall. So Apple Intelligence on the iPad Pro and iPad Air models with the M1 and later, iPadOS 18 introduces Apple Intelligence, which draws on your personal context to give you intelligence that's most helpful and relevant to you. Writing, focus, and communications. New writing tools and language capabilities help you write, summarize longer text, and prioritize notifications. Delightful images created just for you. Create images to express yourself and craft emojis for conversation or revisit favorite moments with your own memory movies. The start of a new era for Siri. With richer language understanding and awareness of your personal context, Siri is more capable and helpful than ever. Notes. Handwriting with Smart Script. Just jot down fast. Just jot down thoughts fast. Let Smart Scripts move it out. Live audio transcriptions. Record audio sessions within your note and generate live audio transcriptions you can search throughout or combine with other comments, checklists, or documents. Highlight. Make text stand out with color. Collapsible sections. Simplify and hide text with collapsible section headers, making it easy to manage your text-heavy notes. Yay, the iPad finally gets the calculator app after all these years. Math notes with Apple Pencil. Evaluate expressions, assign variables, and even plot graphs with Apple Pencil just as you would on paper. Or with the keyboard, calculator solves expressions in line as soon as you write or type an equal sign. Updated calculator for iPad, updated for the large iPad display. The basic scientific calculators also introduce new tools like history and unit conversion. Rearrange and personalize your home screen layout by placing apps and widgets right where you want them on each page to let your wallpaper shine through. New look for app icons. App icons and widgets appear even sleeker with a new dark look. Tint them with any color or have iPadOS suggest a color that complements your wallpaper. You can also make apps and widgets appear larger. Lock hidden apps. 2 ways to protect sensitive apps and information while others are using your device: Face ID, Touch ID, and I believe a password. Big update to Control Center. A big update to Control Center. The redesigned Control Center features new groups of controls which you can access more fluid with a single continuous swipe down on the home screen. Controls Gallery and Customization. Add more controls from the Control Gallery which display all your options in one place. Including new controls from your favorite apps, you can also customize how these controls are laid out, resize them, or build your own groups of controls. Photos. Your entire library organized just for you. With the biggest ever redesign, the new Photos app automatically organizes your library by helpful topics and make it super easy to find photos fast. Swipe right for the new carousel, your best content created daily. Messages, all new way to play with text. Type with tone, flair, feeling. Tap back with any emoji or stick. Express yourself in more ways than ever. Schedule a message with send later, whether it's too late at night or too important to forget. You can now schedule a message to send at a specific time. Game mode. Maximize gameplay performance. Game mode minimizes background activity to sustain consistently high frame rate for hours of continuous gameplay. More responsive AirPods and controllers. Game mode dramatically reduces audio latency with AirPods and makes wireless game controllers incredibly responsive. Safari. Quickly pull up upper site highlights. Safari will automatically detect relevant information on a page, highlight it as you browse. Highlights display helpful information like directions, quick links to more about people, music and movies and TV shows. With a table of contents, a high-level summary, get the gist of an article before reading on. Password apps. All your credentials in one place. From password verifications and security alerts to find them all stored in the password apps. So securely synced across devices and apps. Works across iPad, iPhone, Mac, Apple Vision Pro, and Windows. Share Play. Tap and draw in-screen sharing. Helps friend and family with their devices by tapping and drawing, trying to point out what they should do on theirs. Remote control in screen sharing to assist more directly, just ask. Freeform. Present, share your story. Scenes that let you organize. Oh, you're back. That was quick, Chad. Let you organize, label, reorder content so you can present your board selection, a board section by section, and you can send a copy to anyone with a link that opens the board on their device. Improve diagram and layout. Connect shapes, images, and thoughts with improved diagramming mode that makes it easier to form connections on your canvas. Align your board content just the way you are by snapping items to a grid. Apps on iPad. Redesign tab bar in apps. Stay focused with the content that matters with the redesigned tab bar that floats above your app content. Updated document browser. An updated document browser for Pages, Numbers, Keynote, Swift, Playgrounds help you jump back to your most recent documents quickly. AirPods hands-free, so say yes with a nod or no with a shake. We said that before on the iPhone, on the iOS part. Voice isolation, so sounds crystal clear on calls, even in windy conditions or areas with loud background noise through advanced computation audio. I probably butchered that. Personalized spatial audio for gaming, the same immersive experience that has transformed music and movies, puts you right in the middle of action of your favorite games. Private and security. Control how you share contacts with apps. Decide which contacts to share with an app, rather than giving it access to all your contacts, or give the app access to those you message and call most. Redesign privacy and security settings. In an improved privacy and security setting menu that makes it easy to manage how much information you're sharing within apps. Improve Bluetooth privacy, so app developers will be able to offer intuitive new way to pair accessories while getting information about your nearby Bluetooth devices. So much more. These are all features. And iPadOS 18 is available with the following models. So you pretty much see an iPad Pro M4, iPad Pro 12.9-inch third generation and later, iPad Pro 11-inch first generation and later, iPad Air M2 later, iPad Air third generation and later, iPad 7th generation and later, iPad Mini 5th generation and later. Their devices supported. Now we'll go and have a look what's up. Sequona, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we'll look at the new macOS. Lay out your workspace on the fly, browse the web with focus, and even use iPhone wirelessly, and Apple Intelligence helps you simplify and accelerate big tasks, big and small. Loading very slowly. Very slowly indeed. She's coming. So the new macOS, sharp as a Mac. Lay out your workspace on the fly, browse the web with focus, and even mirror your iPhone wirelessly. And Apple Intelligence help you simplify and accelerate tasks, big and small. So it will include Apple Intelligence in this version of macOS. So on Mac models with the Apple Silicon, macOS introduces Apple Intelligence, which draws on your personal context to give you intelligence that most helpful and relevant to you. So new writing, focus, and communication. New writing tools and language capabilities help you write, summarize longer text, and prioritize information. Delightful images created just for you. Create emojis to express yourself. Create Gemojis for conversation, or revisit favorite moments within your own memories. Start of a new era for Siri. Also on Saturday the 14th. Oh, cool. How was Steamfest? Did you enjoy it? Because I was there for both days and I had really good time. I was so on the Saturday I caught the 620, 720 to out to what do you call it? Out to Mount Fawley, but unfortunately at Farley there was a damaged rail, so the whole line was backed up. So the whole line, the branch line up to Mount Fawley had freight trains all the way backed up to as far as I can see. So the train ended up running to Singleton and returned, and then had a look around, and then I think I went on the 35 class in the afternoon to Brankston. That was a good trip. Went on there with Matthew from Matthew Awesomeness YouTube channel. I was on the train with him, and it was a good trip because I got to show him. As you go in between Greta and Brankston, there's a Pacific National Rail Yard. So where they saw like a lot of the coal trains in there. So your TTs, your 90s, 92s and 93s in there, and also a lot of the what do you call it? LDP locos are over there now as well. I'm starting to see more of those running on coal routes now. I'm assuming they might be the ones replacing some of the 90s, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, and then on the Saturday I went on the Garrett, and that was a really good trip. I enjoyed the Garrett. Nice trip up to Patterson and back. Quite a powerful locomotive, the Garrett. But did you have a good time and chat at Steamfest? Did you go on any of the shuttles? Because I wanted to go out to Kooragang Island and all that. And on Port Royal, they sold out in minutes. I mean, legit, those I was the one I was keen to go on, but I'll hopefully be able to try and go on those ones next year because they sold out in minutes. So start up a new era for Siri with richer language understanding, awareness of your personal context. Siri is more capable and helpful than ever. Continuity, so that's a big thing. Use your iPhone from your Mac. With iPhone mirroring, you can view what's on your iPhone and control it too without having to reach for it. iPhone notifications on the Mac. Catch your iPhone notifications right alongside your Mac ones. Even better, you can take action and launch straight into an app when using iPhone mirroring. Seamlessly drag and drop between devices. Move files, photos, videos between your iPhone and Mac as easily as you drag and drop between apps on Mac. Productivity. Easy window tiling. Drag windows to the edge of your screen to obviously arrange them into side-by-side tiles on your desktop or place them in the corners or to keep even more apps in view. Tiling with keyboard and menu shortcuts. Lay out your workspace on the fly. Presenter preview. See exactly what you're going to share in video, calling apps, your whole screen, or a single app before displaying it for everybody. Background replacements. Express yourselves, or just to hide the laundry behind you with beautiful built-in backgrounds of your own photos while industry-leading segment technology helps you look the best. That'd be a handy feature to have. Safari, quickly pull up relevant information from a site. With smarter redesign reader with a table of contents and high-level summary, get the gist of an article before reading on. More controls over web. When Safari detects a video on a page, Video Viewer helps you put it front and center while giving you full access to system playback controls. Password app. All your credentials in one place, from password to verifications, security alerts, find them all securely stored in the Password app. Securely synced across devices and apps, works across Mac, iPhone, iPad, Apple Vision Pro, and Windows. Gaming, new and improved games. Enjoy new and upcoming titles from game developers, taking full advantage of Metal 3 and Apple Silicon to deliver smooth frame rates and high visuals. So people saying there's no games on Mac, look here. There's a lot of titles coming to Mac. Dead Island 2, Assassin's Creed, also Age of Empires. I know my mate's a huge fan of Age of Empires. That's cool. Messages. All new way to play with text, like with tone, flair, and feeling. Tap back with any emoji or sticker. Express yourself in more ways than ever. Schedule a message with send later. Whether it's too late at night or too important to forget, you can now schedule a message to send at a specific time. Maps. Topographic maps and trail. Maps now include topographic maps with detailed trail networks and hikes. Includes all 63 US national parks. I'm not sure if that's available in Australia. Save hikes for offline access. Browse thousands of hikes that you can save to your other devices along with any notes you want to add. Customize walking and hiking routes. Create your own route. Live audio transcription. Record audio sessions within your note. Generate live audio transcriptions. You can search for or combine with other comments, checklists, or documents. Math notes. Crunch numbers. Evaluate expressions. Assign variables right from notes. The app solves expression inline as soon as you type an equal sign. Collapsible section. Simplify and hide text with collapsible section headers. Making it easy to manage your most text-heavy notes. Make text stand out with color. AirPods. Say yes with a nod or no with a shake. Voice isolation on AirPods Pro. Crystal clear on calls, even in windy conditions or areas with loud background noise through advanced computation audio. Personalized spatial audio for gaming, the same as experience that transform music and moves to an environmental favorite game. So these are all the apps. That's what it's compatible with. So an iMac 2019 or later, iMac Pro 2017 later, Mac Studio 2022. MacBook Air 2020 and later, MacBook Pro 2018 and later, Mac Mini 2018 and later. That tells you. So watchOS 11. So this is the one that I won't be able to get because I have an Apple Watch Series 4. I might hold off and upgrade to an Apple Watch Series 10 or something in the near future. So I'll have a look. So watchOS 11 preview. Finally tuned to you. Better understand your daily health status using your overnight vitals. See how workouts may impact your body over time and discover new features that make Apple Watch undeniably yours. I probably butchered all that. That's watchOS 11 coming this fall. Activity rings. Pause your rings, move, exercise, stand rings show your daily activity, and goal is to close them every day. But if you need to take a break, you can put your rings on pause for a day, week, month, or more, and keep your reward streak going. More customizable than ever. Now you can justify activity ring goals for every day of the week, so you get the motivation you need on days you need it. New ways to set up your summary. Add, move, or remove metrics in the summary tab or fitness app on iPhone to include what matters to you most. Check out new metrics for running, cycling, swimming, and more. Vitals. For better understanding of your daily health status, your overnight health data in one convenient place. See what's typical for you. Vitals establish a typical range of each of your health metrics collected as you step. So you'll always know at a glance how your metrics are stacking up. Know when to pay more attention to your body. If multiple metrics are ever outside your typical range, you'll receive a notification along with context of factors that may be involved, like medications, elevations, alcohol, or even illness, all to help you know when it's a good idea to pay closer attention to your body. Training load. A new tool to help athletes achieve their goals. Training load helps you see how intensity of your workouts may impact your body over time, so you can make informed decisions about how and when to adjust your workouts. especially when you're training for a big event. You can also see your overnight vitals for additional insight, reviewing your training load in the activity app. Track your effort. After completing the most cardio-focused workouts in the workout app, you'll be able to review a new effort metric in the summary, indicating how hard you exercise, your pace, elevation, heart rate. Personal data like age, height, and weight are factored into each rating. Know if you're under training or overdoing it. Training load compares the intensity and duration of your workouts over the last 7 days to what you've done over the previous 28 days. It then classifies your current training load on the scale from well below to well above to help you understand the relative strain on your body and decide if it's sustainable. Photos face. Picture perfect images curated for you. Powered by machine learning, the redesigned Photos face can search thousands of photos in your library and intelligently analyze them and select the best compositions, framing quality, and image quality for your watch to give people, places, or things you love the star treatment. Filter your favorites. Select specific pets, nature, cities, and watchOS level will find the best shots and serve them up. More ways to make it yours. Now you can customize the time, size, layout. Choose your favorite font and get creative with bold colors, tricolors, or something unique to you. There's script support for additional languages too. Cycle tracking. A new focus on pregnancy. When you add a pregnancy in the health app on iPhone or iPad, cycle tracking will now display your gestational age and track your pregnancy across your health charts. Designed for privacy. Your health data stays on your device and is encrypted when your Apple Watch is locked with a passcode. It's never shared without your permission. Smart Stack widgets show up automatically based on time, location, and more, like if rain's coming. Always know the latest live activities are now supported on Apple Watch and appear in the Smart Stack, so you can stay on top of the latest sports scores or know when your Uber is about to arrive. More capable too. Brand new widgets include severe weather alerts, training loads, photos, distance, and Shazam. You can directly access 3 items you used most recently in the app and like your 3 most recent workout types or songs you've played. Check-in. Peace of mind on your wrist. Check-in lets you automatically notify a friend or loved one when you arrived at a destination. Start a check-in from messages by entering your destination or arrival time. Check in from your workout going for a run after dark. Now you can start your workout and check in at the same time from the workout app on your watch. Enhanced GPS positioning, see distance and route maps for more workouts, including rowing your boat. Custom workouts for pool swims. Your Apple Watch can now automatically guide you through timed intervals of work and recovery in the pool with haptics to let you know when it's time to move to the next interval. See what's coming. Now you can see an up next workout view for any custom workout you create, allowing you to see what's remaining in your current interval and what's coming next. Translate. The world's on your wrist. With support for 20 languages, see a translation simply by tapping or dictating a phrase. You can play the translation out loud and slow it down if need be. You can use the Translate app on your watch without your iPhone simply by downloading a language. Now in Smart Lock, add the translation app to your Smart Stack for easy access, or when you're traveling to a location where a different language is spoken, your watch will intelligently add the widget for you. Talk about smart. Double tap. Still magical, even more capable. Scroll through any app hands-free with the double tap gesture, including the weather app. The double tap API is available for third-party apps. Now developers can tap into the double tap. And then you got much more. Ultra wideband home keys, enhanced ticketing, tap to cache, and maps. So Apple Watch requires an iPhone XS or later with iOS 18 and one of the following watch models: Apple Watch SE 2 second generation, Apple Watch Series 6, 7, 8, 9, Ultra, and Ultra 2. And it also says not all features are available on all devices. So eventually, I'm probably just going to hold off for the Apple Watch Series 10, to tell you the truth, and then look at upgrading. So I want to be able to experience all the latest stuff for a while. So we've got the visionOS 2. Relieve and share photos in magical new ways. Immerse yourself in entertainment and work. Navigate easily with the new gestures and the groundbreaking experience of Apple Vision Pro. Go even further. Apple visionOS 2 preview. Spatial delivery. The groundbreaking spatial computing experience of Apple Vision Pro goes even further with visionOS 2. Relive and share memories in magical new ways. Immerse yourself in entertainment and work like never before, and navigate more easily with new gestures. Create spatial photos from your 2D images. Now you can take existing photos from your photo library and instantly transform them into spatial photos with just a tap. Your memories are brought to life with natural-looking depth. Share playful photos. While you're on a FaceTime call with friends and family, you can all share and interact with spatial photos, videos, and panoramas at life-size scale. With everybody is using Apple Vision Pro, so you can relieve memories. A redesigned Photos app. The new Photos app keeps your library organized and makes it super easy to find photos and feature spatial photos fast. It's gorgeous, yet familiar looking, puts everything you want right at your fingertips. Trim any video at an epic scale. Easily trim videos in your photo library and do it at any scale that works best for you. Edit spatial videos with Final Cut Pro. With support for editing spatial videos in Final Cut Pro, it's a new era for creative possibilities. Import spatial audio to your Mac, edit in Final Cut Pro, and view it in Apple Vision Pro. New gestures for easy navigation. Use your hand to access home view, see the date and time, control the volume, and even check your battery level. You can also open Control Center to quickly access frequently used features such as notification, Mac Virtual Display, and more. Customize your home view. You can now personalize your home view. Simply pinch and hold, jiggle to rearrange the apps and bring them to your home view, including those from your compatible apps folder. Parallel productivity with Mac Virtual Display. Using Mac Virtual Display is like having an expandable ultra-wide screen that wraps around you. It's equivalent to having two 4K displays sitting side by side. Everything looks soundly sharp and incredibly detailed. Everyone's get things done in Bora Bora. See your keyboard in any environment when you're immersed in an environment. visionOS 2 reveals your Magic Keyboard or MacBook keyboard so you can keep typing away on the beach, mountains, or even the moon. Watching videos in Safari gets more cinematic. Enjoy watching videos in Safari on truly massive screen while you're in any environment. It's a stunning cinematic viewing experience with a new beautiful glow and reflection from the screen. Your embedded videos from YouTube.com, Netflix.com, and more have never looked better or bigger. New accessories, compatibilities, more ways to navigate and play. Let friends try with guest users. Guest users is an easy way for friends to try out Apple Vision Pro, and now it lets you save your most recent guest eyes and hands so they can easily skip their next setup and right into the experience. Catch multiple games at once on the Apple TV app with multi-view. NBL fans can keep up with their favorite teams and watch up for 5 different games and choose up to 4 hours, switch between them, even resize the entire background. Persona enhancements. Now you can capture your persona on visionOS 2. You'll be able to enjoy more accurate skin tones and vibrant clothing colors. Hand movements are more fluid and natural with new animation effects. And during FaceTime or third-party video calls, you can add a variety of backgrounds so you can choose for the right one. To dictate, a new way to look at dictation and messages. AirPlay receiver. Use AirPlay to mirror to Apple Vision Pro. All aboard with train support. With train support in travel mode, you can now work privately, use multiple apps during your long commute, or catch up your favorite shows on a massive screen while immersed in serene environment. I think this Vision Pro will replace TVs in the house in the next few years. Mindfulness, a fresh breath of meditation, focused on protection even more. So you got Safari, Apple Music, Quick Look, accessibility, works like never before, all new platform, and then there's all the. So one thing I want to look at before we end this live stream is Apple TV, because I don't want to go TV and home. See, they don't really like to talk about Apple TVOS. Like, yeah. So they don't really have anything for Apple TVOS. We'll go back to the home. So everyone, that was the WWDC 2024 Keynote event. So we get iOS 18, iPadOS 18, watchOS, tvOS 18, macOS new version, whatever it's, I can't pronounce its name, watchOS 11, and visionOS 2. So watchOS. So that's the new. There's some features I really like, which would be nice if I could get them on the iPhone 15. But anyway, this is what it is. I hope you all. I'm going to end this stream now. Thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.